Okay, I've been over there looking at Tubal Cain's latest video, and it's about his accessory feed, if you want to call it that. Anyway, I found this motor. It's a Dayton 115 volt AC DC motor, and it turns 100 revolutions per minute. And then the gear reduction on it is 52 to 1, so that's cutting that about in half. Anyway, was thinking similarly about hooking mine up the same way that he's got his hooked up. I have a foot control for this motor that I located in a box of stuff that I bought from a machinist that passed away. Another brilliant man. That I had a lot of respect for, much like the respect I have for Tubal Cain. Anyway, I noticed that in his video, he's hooking up right here on this end, and from the looks in the video, it appears that he's doing like what I had done on a cross slab once before. Used a socket for the point of attachment, but as you can see, this piece of metal is interfering with the socket. So my question is going to be, did he mill this bracket so that the socket would go up in there and make a better fit, or I wonder, did he replace this nut with a fatter nut? This is actually a locking nut. What I was thinking about doing is putting a thicker nut on there, drilling it and tapping it, and putting a brass stop down in there, and then locking it down to the lead screw, and then that would give me enough to get this up on there, and then mount my pulley wheel over here on this side. Anyway, that's where I'm at on the project, and I'm not sure which way I'm going to go. The video that he put on there, you know, it showed it in action, but it didn't really, you know, I didn't expect him to take the machine apart and show us how exactly every little detail about it. But it would be nice to know if he went with a larger nut here, or if he machined this out to accommodate this, or exactly what his point of attachment method is. It may be something totally different than what I'm thinking, but this is the route that I was going to go on my machine, and I have the exact same machine that he has over here on this side of my workshop, and I've enjoyed it. It's been a great machine. Anyway, maybe he'll see the video and pop on over and give me some suggestions or some insights as to what he did to remedy the situation as far as this mounting block right here, because it's just not quite enough clearance there to get a socket in there, and you couldn't even really turn it down any more than that. You wouldn't want to do that. So anyway, maybe he'll give me some insight on it. We'll see. Alright, I'm over on the other side now. I'm always talking about this big machine I got here. It's a 17-inch Tornado, and a lot of people probably don't believe it when I say how long this darn thing is. This is a monster, man. This thing is I had barely could get it in the little shed here where I work at, and I put a hole in the wall there so I can put big stock and run it all the way outside. And I tell you, man, check out this chuck. I mean, it takes a crane to change the chuck on this thing. I can't pick it up. And I've got a 4-jaw chuck too, and got a lot of tooling and whatnot. Here's a whole box of collets down here sitting on the floor that I just discovered that I had, that I didn't even know I had, and they started rusting from being that way. Some of them have rusted. Some of them brand new. Well, they're all brand new, but some of them I think got knocked out of the cellophane. These right here are still wrapped up. Look pretty good. I love my hand tooling too much. And of course, he always talks about the Aloris tool post, and they're a beast, and they're definitely worthwhile to have. Anyway, this machine over here is pretty dirty. This is it's old, and it actually came out of the school system, so I know all about the students that abuse these things and drop the chucks on the ways and all that kind of stuff. But it is what it is.